Good afternoon, everybody. It is March 12th at about 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to do our weekly 40 roll rollout to see what we can do. Today we're going to use our mixer set 5615, and this came from Sideshow Gamble, his channel. We are going to just to reiterate whatever the color coding of all the chips. We have a white chip. That's off, yeah, right there. That's going to be for marking a box number or any of the numbers. A green chip is a point made. Black chip is a hard way. Purple chip is a point made hard way. Red chip is a 7 out. Yellow chip is a come out 7. And the pink chip is a come out horn number. Okay? So we're going to get started. Whenever, let's say a 7 or a point is established on a 6, then we go get a side out. We're going to take a white chip off of our stack. I have 2 stacks here of 20. Take a chip off of that and replace it with a red chip down in the appropriate place. Okay, I'm going to try to keep track of the ATS, and then my counter is going to try to keep track of how many rolls between 7 outs. Okay, so for this exercise we're going to use a green and red dice, green on the left, red on the right. Again, it's a 5-6-1-5 dice set. Let's get started, see what we can do. Oh, just to go over something here. This is probably the best view that I can think of. On a 5-6-1-5 dice set, if we're throwing on axis, primary hits, if we just rotate these through on axis, we have a easy 6, a yo, easy 8, and a 3. I'm going to mark this over here. 6, 8, 3, yo. If the left die would pitch once, we're going to have a 2, hard 4, 12, hard 10. Okay? 2, 12, 4, 10. If the left die would pitch twice, okay, so it would be like this. We'd have a 3, 8, yo, 6. 3, 8, 6, yo. Reset our dice. If we would, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we've gone 3 rotations. If the right die would pitch once, we have a 5, 2, 7, 6, 1, 7, 2, 5, 7, 1, 6, 7. So we have 4 7s on that. If the right die would pitch twice, we have a yo, 8, 3, 6. Yo, 8, 3, 6. Okay? So out of 20 combinations, we have 4 7s. That's 1/5. We're high on the 6 and 8. No 5s or 9s. Yos and 3s, we have 3 each. We have a hard 4 and a hard 10. So this one might, if you're throwing on axis, again, this might be a good set to use if you are, like on a come out roll, you can lay the 5 or 9 and try to capitalize on that 7 if it does come, since you have 4 7s on axis. Okay? So, anyway, let's get back to our 40 rollout and see what we can do. 5, 6, 1, 5, dice out. That is a 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. Put a white chip on the 9. Puck goes. So we just hit our first number that we're not supposed to be hitting if we throw that dice. But that also tells you that it wasn't on axis. So 5, 6, 1, 5, dice out.
This delicate, adorable little guy might have had the rest of the world fooled, but you've known all along just how tough
5, 2, 7, 7 out. And that's exactly what we talked about earlier. That's an on-axis 7. So we're going to replace our white chip that we would normally put out. Put a red chip on the any 7. Puck comes off. Start a new game. We had 2 tosses in on that one. 5, 6, 1, 5, dice out. That is a hard 6. Hard 6. We had hard 4s and hard 10s, but no hard 6s. But that's where it is. Whoops, I'm sorry. We're going to take a white chip back to the rack. We're going to put a black chip on the 6 with the puck. Mark the 6. Five, 6, 1, 5. Dice out. Hard 10, hard 10. White chip comes back to the rack. The black chip goes out to the 10. And we're going to mark it. Five, 6, 1, 5. Dice out. One, 5, 6, 1, 5, 6. Point is made. Then take a white chip back to the rack. Green chip goes out on the 6. Come out, roll. 5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
This garnet was actually the perfect color, size, and general shape as one of the stones from a Masonic Royal Arch High Priest breastplate. According to 32nd degree Freemason Scott,
6, 1, 7. Come out, 7.
The breastplate was used in a specific ritual meant to mimic the retrieval of the Ark of the Covenant from its secret home.
It's another on-axis 7 for this toss. Come out, so we're going to take a white chip back to the rack. And we come out is a yellow chip on the 7. Bad thing is we have to restart on our ATS. 5, 6, 1, 5. Dice are out. 358. 358. I'm gonna mark the 8. Puck goes to the 8. Put a white chip on the 8. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. One, 5, 6. 1, 5, 6. I'll mark the 6. White chip goes on the 6. 5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out. Six, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. Five, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
This is Catherine from the National Archives. She's going to handle them for us. Okay. Now this is
1, 6, 7. 1, 6, 7. 7 out. That was 8 tosses, but we had 1 come out 7. So I'm going to take a white chip, put a red chip down, reset everything. Again, that was 8 tosses between 7 outs, so we're not doing so well. 5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out. Four, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Came easy. Five, 6, 1, 5. Dice are out. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. Mark the 5. Five, 6, 1, 5. Dice out. Hard 8. Hard 8, 44. Square pair. White chip comes into the rack. Black chip goes out. 5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out. Five, 6, yo. 5, 6, yo. I'm going to mark the yo. White chip goes down here. Five, 6, 1, 5. Dice out. 459, 459. Mark the 9. Five, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
September of 1746 that Doug Kroll found in the Nova Scotia archives. Admiral Anson, he had targeted some of these French ships. He wanted to know what happened. He wanted to get a hold of these people as and interrogate them. Well, there's some significance there. So what was
3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5. Boy, that number those numbers that weren't supposed to be on there have popped up a lot.
It looks pretty certainly to be from the Rochefoucauld family and Anson.
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
Yeah, it has to do with Nova Scotia. It might have to do with Home Bay. It might have to do with Long Island. Yeah. I think the fact that Anson's looking for this, knowledge of what's going on, that's potentially connected to the Duke d'Anville's fleet at Oga.
It's another 3, 2, 5. 5 is already marked, so I don't have to deal with that. 5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
And one explanation is that both groups knew about something on Oak Island. Over the years, the Oak Island team has found numerous artifacts, such as musket balls, badges, coins, and uniform buttons, which suggest
6, 5, yo. 6, 5, yo.
during the 18th century. We haven't been able to make sense of it because it's almost like it only fits the French or the British. Yeah, but this explains it. This makes sense. Is it possible that the British came to
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
the Duke d'Anville's French fleet? This is an excellent study. Incredibly historical too. I mean, well, it's just amazing. The records are there. Yeah. All excellent work.
Hard 4.
Thank you very much.
Hard 4. White chip comes back into the rack. Black chip goes on the 4. Marking it.
We've just recovered another jewel on Oak Island. Really? Yep.
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
Look at that, mate. Oh, wow. In the Oak Island Interpretive Center, metal detection expert Gary Joel and Jack Baker are meeting with Whitman and archaeologist.
That is a 6, 6, 12 midnight.
Recently discovered online center. My first thoughts
Gonna mark the 12.
an app pin or a cloak pin. Not really sure. It's got a jewel on it though, or glass. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely jewelry. Right? Yeah. Definitely decorative. And you wouldn't wear something like that if you're working on the field. You would think so.
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
To examine the believed cloak pin in detail, Lear Niven will be using a Fisher brand 425 series zoom stereoscopic microscope, which can enhance an object up to 3 times its
That is a 1, 1, 2. Craps 2. So we're going to mark that 2. All we have left on the small is the 3. And on the tall, the 8 and the 10.
It's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. The thing you see most of the
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
sapphire, whatever it is, it's shiny, it's bright, and it's beautiful. But you can't just focus on the jewels. Ask the question, what is this? Why is it found here? Who might it belong?
6, 1, 7, 7 out. That was 12 throws. So we got to reset our ATS. The white chip comes back into the rack and the red chip goes out. Come out, roll. That was 12 throws.
Not even a guess as to age. It's not from the 1900s.
5615, dice out.
I look forward to a date, whether stylistically or metal composition. Yep. Well, I think the CT scanner will give us a better idea of construction, and we'll be able to look into the parts.
268. 268.
And then we can X our asset.
Come out, roll.
Certainly one
And
of
mark the 8.
perhaps what the job is. Well, Vic, clean it, a little bit of scanning, and a little bit of celebrating. I bet you guys did that already. Oh, yeah. It's very cool. So, great job. Good find. It's getting
5615, dice out.
Let's go find some of the find. Yeah, thank you. Well, it's a gem of a find. Yes. Afternoon.
That is a hard 844 square pair. Point is made. So a white chip comes back to the rack. And for a hardway point, that is a purple chip. Is that right? Yeah. Come out, roll.
Is Rick and Marty's business partner, Craig Tester. So we're waiting to hear from you what you learned.
5615, dice out.
It's not a cave, it's actually hand dug into the rock underneath Royston. And it's got just an overwhelming number of carvings in it. It's larger scale than I expected. There's potential Templar symbols.
That was a short toss. Boy, that landed way short. So 134, 134. Come out, roll. Mark the 4. Put a white chip on that 4.
What kinds of symbols were you seeing through connections? There's one in particular that I have a photo of it that was like
5615. Dice are out.
see what you think. These are the carvings in the cave. You know, this is just to give you an impression of what we're looking at when we go down there. This is the
That is a 415. 415. Gonna mark the 5. Put a white chip on that 5. Again, look how many 5s and 9s we've had. And according to our on-axis throw, shouldn't be getting any. It just tells you it's not on axis. There's one that consistently, one or the other consistently goes off axis. 5615, dice out. That is a 235, 235. Another white chip goes on that 5.
Royston Cave seemed to indicate that there was some sort of Templar connection to the mystery. They showed a carving that replicated the
5615, dice out.
conjures up the time Peter and I and Alex went to Dome. Are they similar? Yes. This could be quite the interesting.
347. 347, 7 out. Off axis 7 on both of them. So that was 6 tosses. So a white chip comes back to the rack, red chip goes out. Reset. Come out, roll.
It might be a commemorative thing to denote when they might have left the region.
5615, dice out.
That was closest to making a connection between the Royston Cave, the Templars association with it, and seeing this map. So here's the other thing. The center of this image is what kind of resembles a mermaid.
56 yo, come out, yo. So a white chip comes out. Pink chip goes on the yo. Come out, roll still.
Behind it is a mermaid.
5615, dice out.
What it somewhat reminds me of is that it kind of looks like this fishing bottom of the map.
It's a 257, come out 7. On axis 7. So we're gonna, white chip goes in the rack, and a yellow chip comes out. So we've hit, as far as math goes, we've hit as many 7s as we're supposed to. Or I should say probabilities. 5615, dice out.
Prisoners that the British took after they tried to extract data after the
358, come out, roll, is an 8.
This story is layered, and thus the uncovering it or the unraveling of the story is complicated as well, right? We've got people, the science did commitment to do that very thing, unravel it, and we couldn't do it without everybody diving in, and you dove in, so appreciate it, certainly. Thank you. I have always said, perhaps
5615, dice out.
drilling has yet to solve the money pit mystery. I think the information and research is an important part of the ongoing search for answers on Oak Island. We have been busy here on the
That
island.
is a 257, 7 out. I lost track of the rolls, so I think that was only 2.
Check that out, mate.
So white chip goes back to the rack, red chip goes out to the 7.
I believe it's either
Okay, reset. Okay, we're still going. Still got about 10 throws to go. 5615, dice out. Come out, roll. Come out, roll, hard 4, 22. White chip comes back in the rack. Black chip goes out to the 4. Mark it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 throws left. Five, 6, 1, 5, dice out. Got lucky on that one. One die led the other pretty drastically. 516. Oh, and mark that 4 too. I forgot to do that. Five, 6, 1, 5. Dice are out. That is a 2x4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Show the lumber. I'm going to mark the 6. It's already marked on the ATS.
This might be the missing link to treasure in this area. I never in a million years I expected to find a link to Portugal and to the Knights Templar. That's astounding.
5, 6, 1, 5. Set. Dice are out.
Wow, this is a big find.
We caught a piece of this gold.
It's amazing.
Go, baby.
There is an island in the North Atlantic where people have been
That is a 1, 1, 2, craps 2.
for more than 200 years. Man-made worlds
Going to mark the 2.
medieval times, and a red frost whose origin may be connected to the Knights Templar. Today, 6 men have died trying to solve the mystery, and according to legend, one more will have to die.
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice are out.
can be found.
Showtime.
1, 5, 6.
That's coming up. This is the day.
1, 5, 6.
How we doing? Good.
6 is already marked.
Really good.
The level of for a major discovery in the money pit has never been higher for brothers Rick and Marty Lagina. Their business partner Craig
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice are out.
Danny's down to 137 feet, but the can now, and everything's going fine. We're just going to keep continuing on, same as yesterday. Yep.
Once we get through this little last thing of the head shaft, should be virgin quickly all the way down to 145 range, and that's what we're looking for.
Say 2, 6, 8. 2, 6, 8. Mark the 8. White chip. 2 more throws, folks. Just 2.
represents their fourth and final attempt this year to recover the fabled Chapel Vault, which is believed to lie buried some
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
It was in this area that notable treasure hunter Gilbert Hedlund firmly believed it would be found when he dug his fortune back in 1937.
2, 5, 7.
Most important, it was also
2, 5, 7. 7 out.
evidence of high concentration
Bummer. If it wouldn't have rolled on that chip, might have made a difference.
testing the water.
White chip goes back into the rack. Red chip comes out. We got one more toss left. Come out roll. Reset.
We have to be very meticulous and confirm that there might actually be gold and silver, not trace elements, but actual refined.
5, 6, 1, 5. Dice out.
That's gonna be tough work. Alright. Come on. Let's get stuck in.
That is a come out. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. That is 40 throws.
Let's see it.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to pull. Let's see here. You can see all the numbers, I believe. No, you can't.
5 traces of gold on
Okay, so I'll just describe it to you. We have 2 2s, no 3s, 4 4s with 2 hard 4s, 5 5s,
more of that same metal that we found before. Yeah, maybe. Let's try to get a date on it.
7 6s with 1 point and 1 hard way. 7s, we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 7s with 2 come out 7s.
That piece just came up. I don't know what it is, but
I'm sorry, 8 7s, 2 come out 7s. So if you say what's your SRR, 7 to rolls ratio, you'd say we had a 5. We had 40 rolls and 8 7s. So, but if you say an SOR, we only had 6 7 outs. So that would be 6 and a half, approximately 6 and a half on our SOR. Okay, so 8s we had we had a 6 8s with 1 hardway point and an additional hardway hit. 9s, we had 3 9s. They all came pretty early. 10s, we only had 1 10 hardway. Yos, we had 3 yos, 1 come out yo, and 1 12. So, if you know, with that dice set, or at least on this particular throw of mine, looks like the dominant numbers are 6 and 8. which is pretty much what the other one had as far as box numbers. Then the 5, which shouldn't have thrown. The 9. 4s and 10s didn't do too bad. But again, we had 6 hard ways, one of them for a point. We had 2 points total. Just too many 7s. If we could have reduced any of the 7s, would have been much profitable. Anyway, that's our 40 roll rollout. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll get back to them. I do have one person that requested a special throw, and I'll try to get to that this week, so it will be done. I got to try to decipher your strategy. I haven't really looked at it. You go into a lot of detail, which I want to get right when I do it. So anyway, everybody, that is our 40 roll rollout for this week. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time, everybody, take care, stay safe, and God bless.